Hey everyone, Lauren here, coming to you today from the Sexosophy office, formerly known as Sexosophy office, to talk to you about confidence. So I thought it was apt timing, keeping in mind that the free 5-day confidence challenge is coming up next Monday, the 10th. So thank you to the 50 plus women that have already signed up. My heart is just exploding with joy and excitement to be able to reach more than 50 women in one go. I'm overjoyed, absolutely overjoyed. So I thought I could talk today about confidence, why you've got to have it, why you need it in your life, and how that will transmute and spill beautifully into your sex life. So I love working with women who feel like confidence is like within their grasp, but they can't quite latch onto it. So generally they feel anxious, blocked, they're inhabiting a life where they're a good girl, but now they're a woman and they're still in that good girl mode. And they just don't feel confident when it comes to accessing the part of themselves that they feel is wild or sexual or sensual. It just feels like it's incompatible with fulfilling all of the other roles in their life, and in their work and in their relationship and within their families as well. Because women like to strive, we like to make sure everyone else is happy, we like to make sure that everyone else is comfortable, and then it comes to 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, sex is propositioned, and it's like there's nothing left in the tank. So when this happens again and again and again and again, every single day, she can be left feeling very unconfident about her capacity to be sexual and to fall into her pleasure, because nothing else is going on that really feeds that and nurtures that part of her identity. What conversely happens is that as her sexuality starts to be unaddressed, it can start to trickle back down into her confidence. So what I find is that women find it hard to establish boundaries with people. They go outward. They expend a lot of energy ensuring that other people's needs are met. And they start feeling very unconfident about their own identity and who that woman is anymore. They've lost touch with it. If they ever had touch with her, then they've lost touch with her. Or maybe they've never actually found her. So confidence runs through everything that I do with women. Everything. And I found it really interesting to notice how women's confidence improved throughout the Amplified Group program that I ran recently that finished up in May, how much more confident women felt about their boundaries and about their yes and their no and their ability to speak up. And it was so heartwarming just to see how a supportive environment and some really good quality information can help women to feel more confident. So in a nutshell, I see confidence as just being sure of what you're saying and what you've got to offer, even when there is doubt and fear present. So that's the catch. You still run with something that you feel passionate about or certain about, even when there is fear and uncertainty and doubt in the mix. So confidence isn't this 100% shiny, perfect persona. There's still lots of shadows and lots of darkness lurking beneath it. But it's about owning it and putting something out there and putting your sexual identity and your everyday identity, your true identity out there, regardless of what other people will think of it. And that's really, really hard, especially when you're used to making sure that everyone else is happy. So I just want to run through what we're going to cover next week, because it's going to be big and juicy. We're going to start by talking about understanding and refining the blocks to feeling confident about sex. So full disclosure, this will be about sex this next week. It'll definitely be about your life outside of sex, but it will be about sex as well. So just be prepared for that, because that's my zone of genius. But being a woman, we need to talk about the outside as well. We need to talk about what else is going on in your life, because that's going to flow through to your sex life. So what are your blocks to feeling confident about sex? And I've got a list there to share with you about what I've found to be the most common blocks to feeling confident about sex. And so just with that point in mind, my intention for next week is to just juice you up with knowledge and information, because that will be a crucial step to you feeling more confident. So much uncertainty about sex lies in a lack of information and a lack of accurate information. So we skill you up, we get you full of knowledge, we get you thinking, we get you feeling, and already you just start feeling more confident because you feel more hopeful. That's day one. That's going to be pretty big. Day two is discovering your big capacity to speak up. So part of being confident is using your voice. Using your voice to express what it is that you desire, what it is that you don't want, whether it be what you want to happen in sex, or whether or not you want dessert after dinner. So it transpires through all of your life, and every woman has the capacity to speak up. That need in your life to tap into confidence, that need to speak up, is never going to go away. It is crucial, it's vital, it's essential, and it's not going anywhere. You cannot shy away from the need to speak up. Even in this very virtual world where we type a lot, you're still going to have to use your voice. And it's far more freaking empowering when you use your voice anyway. Totally good for the juice down here. And I'll explain why in day two. Day three is reducing the temptation to keep people pleasing. Oh my God, women and people pleasing. Making sure everyone else is happy, everyone else is comfortable, at the detriment to ourselves, at a sacrifice to ourselves and our own sanity. And women who are confident are unapologetic about what they say and what they stand for and what they believe and what they feel. It's just a truth because it's her truth. Really vital to accessing confidence is about shedding and pushing away all of the other voices and opinions and perspectives and takes on how you should live your life, and quietening the volume down on that so that your real authentic voice can speak up. So that's a good one. Day four is swapping anxiety and worry for feeling certain and clear. Worry and anxiety meddles your brain. It makes it cloudy, and it makes it hard to access what your truth is, what your honest opinion is, what your greatest desire is, because it will put you into a fear response where you aren't in your brain that can use critical thinking. It'll put you into your primal brain, and your primal brain will just go straight for safety and straight for comfort, and can leave a lot of your dreams and your desires trailing in the dust, trailing behind, because it'll make sure that you just stick to what you know is certain, and it'll make sure that you stick to like the easiest, most basic option. So I really love helping women to feel less anxious, less apprehensive, less avoidant, less worried. All of that will chew up your sexual energy and leave you feeling really depleted. And you're not going to want to have sex when you're feeling that way. So people who are confident still feel anxious, still feel worried, but they don't let it run the show. That's the key difference. They don't let it run the show. Day 5, good old Friday, will be where your sexuality is hiding and how you get it to come out. Ooh. So let's dig deep on that last day. Let's stir everything up and help you to feel confident about tapping into it, letting your sexuality express itself. Your sexuality is your internal feelings about sex and eroticism. Let's get it translating it from just something that's on the inside to something that can that you can take action on, and that you can so that you can start to do something so that you can feel confident. So we've got to acknowledge that gap, in that you're not just going to feel confident about something before you've done it. You're going to have to try something to get some feedback and a bit of a feedback loop going, so that you can go, hey, I did that. And then you feel more confident to do it again or to up the ante. So that will be very action orientated that last day. Really action orientated around how you can start to be the sexual woman and start to feel more certain of her and more clear about what she wants and who she wants to be. Because you have complete choice over what your sexual woman inside wants to be and what she wants to act like and what she wants to look like. So I am completely pumped. I'm going to put the link down here. It's laurenwhite.com.au/confidence-challenge. Starts on Monday. You need to sign up. You need to give me your email address so that I can write to you with a link to our private Facebook group that will be open over the weekend and taking everyone in, and then I'll start posting in there on Monday the 10th, and I'll do daily Facebook Lives as well. So for any woman watching this now, it's free to join. You're going to get complete access to me. You can ask me questions. I can tell you more about what it's like to be confident, what it's like to feel scared but still emerge a confident woman despite all the fear and all the apprehension and all the what will people think. And yeah, it's going to be big. So please join. I'm not going to be doing Facebook Live on my page for 2 weeks probably. I'm going to take a break from it. I'm going to give my all to my one-to-one clients and to the women in the challenge for the next week or two. So there's a lot coming. Stay tuned. Sign up. There's nothing to be scared of. You're not going to be singled out. I'm not gonna be the teacher asking you to answer questions or anything like that. It's an opportunity for you to receive some really curated guidance for your life and for your sex life for free. Completely free, because I'm a giver like that. So I'll put the link down here now. Have a great week, and I will see you all, women only please, in the Confidence Challenge starting next Monday. Bye now.